Hi there everyone, BetaVoxel here, and today I wanted to highlight a mod that adds a few new really cool arrows to the game that all have different elemental effects when you shoot them, called the Elemental Arrows mod. This is a mod that I've been wanting to highlight for a while, and I've got all the arrows here for us to take a look at. Thankfully I was able to get it working. 1.7 just came out today, and it was a little bit of a struggle for me to figure out how to downgrade back to 1.6 because, of course, this mod isn't updated for 1.7 yet. So, anyway, let's take a look at our first arrow here, the explosive arrow. So, as I'm sure you could imagine from the namesake, this arrow will explode whenever you shoot it. And you can see right here, just like with all the arrows we'll look at today, they all start with the same usual stick and feather you'd find when crafting a normal arrow, but the head of the arrow is what changes for each element. So for the explosive arrow, you'll need one feather, one stick, and one gunpowder. And let me also grab a bow so we can take a look at this. There we go. So you craft it just like this, and you'll get yourself an explosive arrow. Let's grab a few more while we're at it, and we'll take it over here to, I guess, demolish this building right here. This building is always a victim in all of our mod highlights, but it's the first one that grabs my attention. Anyway, let's take aim right there. Nice. Yeah, so anywhere you shoot this thing is going to have the effect of a TNT blowing up on it. So you can see, you can really clear out the whole building with this thing. Yeah, a lot of destruction with this one. I think we've got to just release a barrage of arrows onto what remains of this building, just to see how cool it'd be. That's awesome. So next up we have the fire arrow. And the fire arrow is crafted with a piece of coal. So you get your stick, your feather, and a piece of coal right there. And we'll take a bunch of those. And I think we're going to go to our next, our usual suspect for fire stuff, I guess. Ever since we did the fire creeper from the elemental creepers. And we're going to take this over to the barn to set that ablaze and see how this arrow performs. So, of course, the fire arrow will start a fire wherever you shoot it, and there it is. It is just one fire, so you'll have to shoot a lot of these, but a piece of coal is not that big of an ask to start really tearing down a building. And with just a few arrows, this whole building is going to be gone. Of course, you can shoot mobs with this arrow, and it will set them ablaze as well. So maybe if we can go over here and find maybe a pig or something. Sorry about that. We did encounter a bit of a problem, but it seems to have sorted itself out. Anyway, if we take aim at this pig right here. Oh, here we go. You'll see he is set on fire, and hopefully he will give us, oh, he didn't that time, but give us some pork chops for our efforts. So that's a way to get some cooked pork chops if you need them. And I think we move on to our next arrow, the ice arrow. So let's put these away. The ice arrow is crafted with one snowball. So we'll take that over here. Snowball, stick, and feather, and we have our ice arrow. Now, the ice arrow has a bit of a different effect on the world. If you shoot it normally, you'll see it doesn't do much. Kind of just looks like a normal arrow with kind of like this ice trail behind it. But if you take it to a spot of water here and you shoot it in, you'll see that it creates a path of ice. And this does have to touch the topmost block of a water source. So if I shot it at the bottom here, it won't do much. It has to be connected to the top to actually make this ice path, I guess you could say. It also has one more unique effect. In front of us here we have a patch of lava, and if we take our ice arrow and shoot that into the lava, you'll see it becomes obsidian. So it's a good way to navigate maybe an ocean if you want to get across that, or a little lake or something. And it's also a great way to clear up some lava, maybe if you're down in a cave. Next, we have the lightning arrow, which is pretty expensive, crafted with a diamond. So, stick, feather, and of course the diamond gets you the lightning arrow. And with the lightning arrow, let's see if we can do this somewhere. Maybe on this poor chicken right here. When we shoot the lightning arrow, a bolt of lightning is casted down, and it creates a little fire, and it's got this really unique effect. This kind of like lightning ball effect when you shoot it, which is pretty interesting. And if we take this somewhere over here to a building, we can kind of see that fire and lightning take effect. Let's see right here. Here we go. So just kind of like the fire arrow, you can use it to knock down some buildings or really hurt some mobs or maybe other players, I guess. But there is the lightning arrow. Our final arrow is right here, the egg arrow. And of course, it is crafted with an egg. I kind of did save the worst for last because it's not very special. But I did read on the MCF page for this mod that this has a unique effect, I think. I'm not sure what that is, so if you have an idea of what that could mean, please let me know. But you'll see if we take the egg arrow and we shoot it, it will spawn a chicken wherever it lands. So you can make it rain chickens from the sky, I guess, if that's something you're interested in. See all these chickens over here? There they are. Get this lined up on this cliffside here. Maybe a little... Oh. Well, that's really sad. Just killed all those chickens. So I guess you can't... Oh yeah, you can. There you go. Some of them just get unlucky. Maybe we shoot the underside of it. There we go. We can have it rain chickens down on us. And again, I'm not sure what that special effect is, but let me know if you figured it out. But there we have the egg arrow. Now I know there was the last arrow, but this mod actually adds one unique bow to this game called the homing bow. And to craft the homing bow, you'll need 3 diamonds and 3 string. So you're basically just replacing the sticks you'd use for the normal bow with diamonds, and you get yourself the homing bow. You also get a cool little achievement for crafting this one too. So the homing bow homes in on mobs, of course. So if we grab some arrows here, just some normal arrows, you'll see if I aim this way with this sheep right there, the arrow will always go towards that sheep no matter where I aim. And that applies to everything. A really unique effect to this bow too is that it has infinite range. You can see if we shoot this, it just flies straight up to that cliff there, and that arrow would be sticking in that wall if we walked all the way over there. But it flies completely straight until it finds a target to home in on. So no matter how far we are, like this chicken right here, get him in range so we can see him, it will always home in on those mobs and kill them. I think this applies to all of the arrows as well. So if we get rid of these normal arrows and we take these fire arrows and find ourselves something for it to home in on, like these chickens, it does work for all the arrows that the mod adds itself. And it kind of has like this weird whiplash with those, where it like zigzags. I don't know. Now this can be a little bit of a detriment if you have, like I'm aiming for those sheep back there, but because the chicken are closer, it's going to aim for the chicken first. So keep that in mind when you're doing this. You can see if we, oh, there's more chicken in the way. I couldn't even see them. And there we go. We are raining hell upon those sheep back there. But that is the homing bow. It's very unique, very cool, and I'd imagine it's pretty useful as well. And that was the Elemental Arrows mod. Thank you for watching, and I'll be sure to leave a link to this mod's forum page in the description. So check it out, let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.